Hello and welcome to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea. Hi, my lovelies, my beauties, my royalties. Oh, and wait. I need a double. Oh, babies, it's story time. I need a double. Oh. Let out all of the stress, the drama, and with our forces combined, we will end up with those freaking Epstein files. Okay? Okay. So, okay, let's get out that scorching hot patty tea. If you like it cold, hold the ice because the ice is a hot mess in these streets, baby. Let's just say I've been emotional throughout this week. And I should have been excited and happy, which makes me more irritated, more frustrated, more pissed off. I'm livid. I'm frustrated. But at least I think they might have helped me make 8 more episodes. I mean, this is episode 1, but oh, honeys, darlings. Some people think that the happy, smiley, bubbly people are the weak ones. Sometimes we're laughing, sometimes we're happy. They should be blessed and happy that we're smiling and laughing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you know what I'm talking about, mm-hmm. And as I was already talking about this on the other channel, um, but when you're bubbly and giggly, like people automatically think you're dumb and they automatically think you're gonna fall into their trap when sometimes you didn't fall into the trap. You knew exactly what you were, well, you knew what was coming. You didn't know exactly, which, in all honesty, I kind of did know exactly. But at the same time, I didn't know that this person lost all respect for me. I didn't know that this person thought so little of me. I didn't think what I thought until this trip. Because, yeah, all of this happened while I'm out on vacation, while it's like I've been kind of working on my business and things like that, but like friends and family have kept me busy throughout my trip. So, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna slide in and the funny thing is, this so called friend, I'm gonna call this so called friend B. And there's gonna be another friend A. Over time, she's gonna have a different nickname, and you're gonna know who I'm talking about. But this is also gonna include Mr. Spider. And I know some people are probably so tired of that name, and I know that I've been healing, and I know that I've been on my journey to being okay with being alone, and or the dating nightmare. I've been getting accustomed to being front row and center to the dating nightmare, because I'm slowly starting to do different episodes, and episodes where I might, I mention him, but just as an example. He's not the core, he's not the subject matter. Now he is a resource. But yeah, you guys will not believe. And but I'm hoping that now you will understand why I keep bringing him up. But yeah, there's at least 8 episodes after what I've just been through. And I keep and I don't rehearse. I like when I think of something or think of many things, I'm just like, okay, turn on the mic, on action. And part of that's because of the trauma of no one believing me. So I don't want things scripted. I don't want it rehearsed. And there's sometimes where I create bullet points when I'm If it's something where politically I'm like, okay, I want to make sure I put each and every one of these points down. Those are the only times, and I can count on maybe both hands, but I think it's only one hand how many times I've done that. But every other time, and that's one reason why sometimes when I say, "Oh yeah, you know who I'm talking about," or I forgot the name, because I want to make sure I come as honest and pure. And I feel like if I forget a name or if I don't have all of the, you're just like, oh, okay, yeah, this is coming straight from her mouth. She is not, trying to filibuster or do any of that stuff or exaggerate or whatever. And you can tell that I'm not lying or exaggerating because if you line my episodes up with when I share the same story, but maybe kind of with different facts from it, but everything lines up, I'm not lying. When I keep repeating the same quotes or the same situations and stories, I'm not lying. So, yeah, it's probably gonna be, yeah, at least eight. Okay. Because now I'm like, which one do I do first? Because I was gonna start with what happened. But now I'm like, should I start with why it's so traumatizing? And you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna get you guys ready with what happened during my vacation. That's the other funny thing. It's well only funny because now I will be their nightmare. I've been studying how villains are made, and now I think they want me to be a villain. I recorded this in another episode because of different people treating me horribly this summer. But part of me, I'm just like, you want to see a villain? Okay, you want to see a villain. Fair game. Because when people show you who they really are, listen. Listen carefully, but only for so long because at one point, they're wasting your time because you already know them. Okay. I'm going to be talking about repeats today. And when I say repeats, sometimes when things go on in your life, okay, let's pretend that you're playing a brand new board game and you play it, you know the rules, you know what's going to happen, and you know how to win and lose. Well, what about a week or two later? Like, your friend now wants to play the game, but you've already played it. You played it out because you played it so many times the week prior. Because, yeah, it's like the other week, like you first played it, you're like, oh, this is so much fun. You played it and you played it and you played it. You played it out. But now the next week, someone else wants to play, but you've already played it and you're just done. You know the lowdown, you know each space or rule or whatever. You're done. But then the next week, someone else wants to play the same game, and you're just like, I've already played. But then they basically manipulate and force you to play. And they hide all of the other board games, giving you no other option but to play the game. That's kind of been my summer. That's been while I've been on vacation. And the really sad part is when I was telling the person who wants to play the game again to stop, to leave me at peace, to leave me alone, to please allow me to enjoy my vacation. They said no. They said no. And I'm in tears. I am crying. I don't want to play anymore. I never want to play. I didn't even want to open the box. But I know if I didn't open the box, something more suspicious was going to happen because, yeah, different things keep going on where certain pieces are being shown or being taken out of the board game, and you're like, where are they? What's going on? Who's playing? What's going? Yeah, no. And people are teaming up together, and they're learning how to beat you at the game, and they're cornering you, kind of like chess. Yeah. So okay, here we go. Because yeah, if you've really been listening to the episodes, you already know the story about the church boy, church man, George. You already know about him, right? And you know about how I broke up with him because it wasn't a good match. And I noticed and realized that I was dating him because my parents, like, I was trying not to be the gray sheep for once. I was trying to be a good sheep. I was trying to be a good Christian girl. But then I realized, like, I, no, I, no, yeah, if you've been listening, you already know. And so then he dated that other girl to get me jealous. And when that didn't work, he broke up with her. And I'm like, you think that makes me be more attracted to you? Because he actually thought like, oh, I'll break up with her and now come back to me. Idiot. But then I found out he was still talking to one of my sisters. hmm But then, if you know which concert, write it in the descriptions below or in the comments. Yeah, which concert was it? But yeah, my mom and my sister are trying to get me tickets all of a sudden. I'm like, I don't listen to them. Like, I mean, yeah, when they're on MTV or BET, whatever, but I don't listen. Like, what? Why are you getting me tickets to a concert I don't care about? And then I find out, oh, because they're trying to get tickets for him. And they want to get tickets that are coincidentally right next to each other so that him and I will look at each other's eyes and fall in love. Like, no, no, yeah. Because I caught them. But the way that I had to catch them, I felt so stupid because it was to a point where I literally had to follow them into the room. And like, I had to, like, when my mom told me to leave the room, I was like, no, because something was so suspicious. And she was on the phone with my ex. They were trying to coordinate and find tickets right next to each other. And that just, but let's just say someone's trying to play that game again. Not exactly the same, but fair. Yeah, we're on repeat. Mm. Because well, he broke up with me. But the funny thing is now, like, I already told you, he wrote me, or Mr. Spider. I said he, like, yeah, George is not writing me. I have not spoken to that man. Oh, yeah, I blocked him on Facebook. And yeah, because I had to block him because he kept writing me and he kept posting. And oh my gosh, yeah, he kept trying to post things that he thought I would like and comment on so that we could start communicating again. I'm like, no, boy, like, get out, no. And so, yeah, Mr. Spider broke up with me. That night, oh, I was on a blockathon. I was like, block on Discord, block on Facebook, block on, I'm missing possibly two. But he could still email and call, but now I'm saying that the I might have to fix the email. I didn't want to, but now it's get like 'cause at first I thought, okay, if he writes, it's like it might be something emergency or whatever. And yeah, we're not friends, but if something happens, at least like whatever. And I was like, he's too scared to call me. He's too scared to text me. Yeah, this boy's scared, and I don't know why. It's like maybe because I have this channel, but part of it, like, yeah, I've dragged him since the breakup. I have every right to. And oh, I'm burning this relationship. Like, I'm like, oh, it's over. Once you tell me it's over, I'm burning it to the ground. The ground, ground, ground. Okay. Okay. I don't have time to waste. I'm going to go focus on me. Because if you're going to waste my time, waste my life, waste my months, minutes, years, and everything, no, leave me alone. But yeah, I'm still shaking. Like today, I was crying on and off today because of what happened. But okay, and this has been a kind of a lengthy vacation, but like, okay, he broke up with me a little over 2 months ago. And like July 30 wrote me. If you've been listening, you already know, so I'll skip over that. And so now I'm on a very much needed vacation. Over the last 2 months, I've been working on the business. If you know, or if you don't know, check out the nerd side. I've been listing and talking and mentioning all the things I'm working on. And so with this vacation, I was going to be working on the novel. And see, that frustrates me more because I was supposed to work. Now I have the hiccups. But I was supposed to be working on the novel today. But I was so emotional and I was crying. But we were supposed to have an event today. So I literally had to suck it up, buttercup, and put myself together. Huh. People wonder how villains are made. Because, okay. So you wrote me July 3rd and stuff, and I never commented back because, like, he wanted to see if we could get together and talk. Talk about what? There's nothing to talk about. There's absolutely nothing to talk about. And he said he would even be willing to pay for me to meet him. Like, meet you for what? You broke up with me. And without giving me a reason, you said I did nothing wrong. And then a couple weeks later, I'm like, no, I need a reason. Oh, and I even said that I was like, this may sound selfish, but I need the answer from my dad. Like, my dad's wondering. And he said I was. He said I was selfish. I'm like, you didn't give me a reason. You just left me hanging. You literally drove to a park and made me sit in the car holding back emotions so that I could walk past my dad without him seeing my red puffy eyes. And this idiot still doesn't understand how when he dropped me off, I think my dad was suspicious. And my dad asked about if I want some medical equipment installed in the house that would make it easier for my disability. Right after he broke up, literally, like, I'm walking through the door, about to go upstairs, and I'm like, really? Really? And then my ex turned around and he broke up with me because of my disability. Partially. He was a desperate man. He was a desperate man and he settled for me, but yeah, my disability helped him a lot. But moving forward, he wrote me July 3rd. I did not comment because again, like I wrote a almost like six around 16-page letter. It turned out looking like 20 pages because I enlarged the font so that he would be able to read it easily. But yeah, he had the nerve to call it a novelette. And see, this is why I'm so. Oh, this is going to be a 2 or 3 parter, this part alone. But this fool had the nerve to say, I'm really glad you wrote me. I really hope to read more of your novelettes. I want you to read some more of your like what? I just poured my heart out to you because I'm confused. I want answers. I'm in pain. It's like you said I did nothing wrong, but then you just dispose of me like I'm last week's trash. But then you expect me within 2 weeks to be your friend, but you have no reason to have broken up with me. But now you say you want to meet up and talk. But then you call what I wrote you a novel at. Do you know how much I was disgusted by him? Absolutely disgusted by him. How dare you call, like, I wrote my feelings and emotions. And men, when you get a letter like that from a woman after a breakup, it's called do not speak to her again. Like that was my letter of I'm saying everything I need to say right now. After this, we both hush up. Like I wanted the answer, but other than that, be quiet, leave me alone. Our book is closed. The end. Forever. That's why I wrote that letter, or what he called a novelette. Oh, that man makes. Oh, breathe. And so, okay, again, I'm on vacation. And near the beginning of the vacation, friend B, if you listen to the other channel, you already know which one. Okay, there's friend A. Friend A, oh, that's my girl. I met her. I think I told the story to you guys. I met her on Valentine's Day because she dropped off some like the the Valentine's meal that I ordered for my dad and I since yeah, we're both single. Mom passed away, so part of me I wanted to treat my dad, or I try to treat my dad as many Valentine's days as I can or whatever, to so that we can at least enjoy like a meal of love. And yeah, and sometimes then the weekend I try to cook a meal as well. So, and I mean, I cook and stuff like that, but I try to make sure, I do a home cooked meal, but also like a nice, just, ooh, this is nice and slightly greasy. Ooh, you can feel the love all inside the arteries, that kind of thing. So, but I met her, and oh my gosh, I remember when I opened the door, I was like, I love your hair. And she was like, I love it. Like, she loves my smile, I think. But we both complimented each other at the same time. But then they messed up my order. And so I texted her. She was like the coolest too, because she tried to help and assist. But then she messaged me later that night. She was like, thank you. I'm like, For what? And she was like, you didn't blame me. You didn't yell at me. I was about to quit that night, but you were so polite and cool or whatever. So, anyways, like later that night, I get a notification on my Facebook and it's from her. And she was like, I know this seems a little crazy, but can we be friends? And for about 3 years now, or two, a little, like about 2.5 years, we have contacted each other almost every single day since. So that's friend A. Friend B, I have known for years. I'll stick it to that and stuff. But yeah, friend B, I've known for years. And so yeah, listen to the other channel to for some of the details. Oh, but okay. Where do I Okay. I was getting ready for bed or work no, I was working on something, but then I saw a notification on my phone that someone in the group chat wrote something and I looked at it. It was friend B talking about like, oh, I think I can say it. I don't, whatever. But when I read this message, I was like, okay, we're really gonna do this again because each time she's written in the group chat since the breakup, it's been a trap. And so, like, you do not even know. Like, I wrote friend A saying, okay, I don't know what's going to happen, but something's going to happen. Something's going on. And because I was like, what she's writing about, she wouldn't write me about this. She wouldn't take this to the group chat, and it kind of makes no sense. It's like, yeah, it made no sense. Especially school is about to go back in. So, unless they're going to be leaving, it made no sense to me. So, but I was like, so I told her, I was like, okay, I'm going to go in, but I'm not dumb. And with July 3rd, I heard from both Mr. Spider and friend B on this, like within 12, 24 hours. So part of me is like, oh, am I going to hear from Mr. Spider again? Like, it's always, yeah. So next thing I know, I literally only comment on what she wrote because I'm like, okay, don't welcome in any other conversation, just what she wrote. And I should have just ignored, like, because when she wrote the other time, I waited 2 or 3 weeks. And so I think that messed up their plan. And I should have done that again. But I thought, you know what? School is going to be back. And you know what? I'm thinking maybe I could help in some way or throw out ideas. And so I'm like, you know what? This time I'll comment, whatever. Because I'm like, even if she does try, if I tell her just to leave it alone, to drop it, to just, things happened, the breakup happened, it's whatever. That's what I'm thinking. Well, okay, I need to get ready for part two. Thank you so much for listening to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handicapable. But most importantly, I am human and you're human too.